The first time I flipped the mic down and heard it click into place, I realized this headset wasn't trying to impress me with gimmicks. It was just going to do the job quietly and better than I expected for $60. When you pick up the Atlas 200, the first thing you notice is how little it weighs. 280 grams sounds like nothing on paper, but you don't really understand it until you hold it in one hand and think, wait, is this actually built? The outer frame is this skeletal thing, almost exposed with just enough plastic stretched over it to feel intentional rather than cheap. The headband floats above your head rather than clamping down, and the memory foam ear cushions compress slowly when you press them, like they're absorbing your finger rather than resisting it. They're wrapped in this athletic weave fabric that doesn't feel like the fox leather you'd expect at this price. It's breathable, slightly textured, and doesn't trap the heat the way other budget headsets do. The heat just have this controlled friction when you adjust them. Not stiff, not loose, just enough resistance that you feel like you're moving something with purpose. The Velcro straps on the inside of the headband are where things get a little weird though. You can't adjust the fit while wearing them, so you have to take the headset off, peel the Velcro, move it, stick it back down, and try again. It's not frustrating enough to ruin anything, but it's one of those design choices that makes you wonder if anyone actually wore these during the prototype phase. The ear cups themselves sit around your ears without pressing on cartilage. And if you wear glasses, there's this dual foam layer that creates a little channel so the arms don't get squeezed. I don't wear glasses, but I had a friend test them, and she said she forgot they were on after 20 minutes. The first time I launched Hades 2, I immediately noticed how clear the sword swing sounded. Not just present, but textured, like I could hear the air being cut. The 50mm nano clear drivers inside handle treble with crispness that doesn't turn into harshness even when explosions layer over dialogue. The bass hits hard, sometimes almost too hard, but it never bleeds into the mids the way cheaper headsets tend to do. When I switched over to Counter-Strike 2, I could pinpoint footsteps with more accuracy than I expected from a wired headset at this price. It's not surgical like the HyperX Cloud Alpha, but it's more balanced. The HyperX has this sharp 8 kHz peak that makes certain sounds feel almost metallic. And after a few hours, it starts to wear on you. The Atlas 200 doesn't have that problem. The sound profile is fun without being obnoxious, punchy without sacrificing clarity. One thing that caught me off guard was how good the music sounded on these. I threw on some Kendrick after a gaming session just to wind down, and the mids has this richness that made vocals sit forward in the mix without sounding thin. Most gaming headsets make music feel like an afterthought, but these don't. The one quirk I kept noticing was the volume ceiling. It doesn't get as loud as I sometimes want it to. It's not a deal breaker, and honestly it's probably healthier for my ears in the long run. But there were moments in louder games where I maxed out the volume and thought I could use just a little more. It's not a big deal, but sometimes it does this little thing where you wish you had one more notch to turn. When you scroll through the product page, you can immediately see what Turtle Beach wants you to believe this headset is about. They really push the 50mm nano clear drivers and Tempest 3D audio tech compatibility, which does match my experience. The spatial audio on my PlayStation 5 actually works the way they say it does. But what surprised me is how little they bring up the fact that this headset doesn't have any software. No EQ, no customization options, nothing. For the PC version, sure, you get some extra features, but the multi-platform model I tested is just plug and play. And honestly, that ended up being one of my favorite things about it. They tuned the sound well enough out of the box that I didn't feel like I was missing anything. I always find it interesting what brands emphasize and what they quietly leave out. After a few days, the Atlas 200 became the thing I'd grab without thinking. I'd sit down at my desk, plug it into my controller, and forget I was wearing it 20 minutes later. The floating headband really does conform to your head in a way that stops feeling like pressure and starts feeling like it's just there. I found myself using it for longer sessions that I normally would with other headsets. 3 sometimes 4 hours gaming marathons where I'd only take it off because I needed a stretch, not because my ears were sore. The flip to mute mic became second nature faster than I expected. Just reach up, flip it, and you're muted. No fumbling for buttons. No accidental unmutes mid-sentence. The mic quality itself is solid, clean enough that my friends stopped asking me to repeat myself, which is more than I can say for the last headset I used. One thing I didn't expect to appreciate was how the fabric ear cushions handled that. I'd come back from a session and my ears wouldn't be damp or sticky the way they get with leatherette. It's the kind of thing you stop thinking about while using it in a good way. You don't really notice how much it changes your setup until you go back to something else. The Velcro adjustment system is the main thing that kept bugging me. It's not a deal breaker, but something I kept noticing every time I wanted to tweak the fit. If you have a smaller head, the limited adjustment range might be a problem. There's only about an inch of wiggle room, and if you're on the smaller side, this might sit a little loose. The cable length is just 1.2 meters, which is fine if you're sitting close to your console or PC. But if you like to lean back or game from across the room, you're going to feel that tether. It's one of those small things that only becomes obvious after a few hours, and again, the volume ceiling, it doesn't ruin the experience, but it's there. If you're the kind of person who prioritizes sound quality and comfort over features and wireless convenience, this is absolutely worth it. The Atlas 200 delivers audio that rivals headset twice its price, and the lightweight build means you can actually wear it through those long weekend sessions without feeling like you need a break. But if your day is mostly competitive FPS gaming where you need to hear every micro detail at maximum volume, or if you have a smaller head and need more granular fit adjustments, the difference may not be worth the price. For $60, this thing just works, and it works better than it has any right to.